Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ola. In my previous video, we talked about the new immigration pathway for caregivers in Canada. And one of the criteria that seem to be much challenging is getting a job offer. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the key agencies who help and assist people who are looking for job opportunities in Canada, especially in the caregiving sector, to help them on their journey of getting a job offer in Canada. So top on my list here, I'm going to start with Caregiver Placements Canada. Okay, just as you know that in Canada, the need for caregivers is on the rise. And I feel that this pathway is going to present is an excellent opportunity for foreign workers that are qualified to come into Canada and start their new life, their Canada journey here in Canada. So starting with the Caregiver Placement Canada, they assist to recruit foreign workers, okay, who have qualifications, who have experience in caregiving, and they are particular in elderly and care homes opportunities and putting in those roles, okay? They also assist in your visa and immigration processing and all of that. So you have to move up to their website. It's caregiverplacementcanada.com. Caregiverplacementcanada.com. Just try and apply. Go to their website, apply, send emails. If you can give a call and do follow-up. Send follow-up emails. Don't just send emails and then if you don't hear back from them in a week or so, just try and do a follow-up email. Just keep in touch and who knows, you never can tell. So it's on my list. The second on my list is the JVS Toronto. It's an NGO organization, but it's supported by the Toronto government, okay? They also assist with not just looking for job, okay, fine, with job search, work permit application process. They also help in career counseling for caregivers, okay? They counsel caregivers or people who are just starting in that field, okay? They counsel them on that and that career. Their job sites is jvstoronto.org. Go to their website, jvstoronto.org. Apply, send in your application. Take your time and send your application. Attend their webinars. I see that they usually host regular webinars for people and how you can become a caregiver in Canada. So, JVS Toronto. Third on my list is CanadianNanny.ca. This is a very popular one. I'm sure if you've been doing research on this, you should have come across CanadianNanny.ca. This organization connects caregivers, okay, directly with their families. Like you can go in after, because I think you have to create an account first and then you'll be able to search for families and be able to connect directly, like apply directly to those families. Okay, they connect caregivers directly to families. They cover different range of caregiver jobs. So this is somewhere you want to look at, okay? Use the search feature and find caregiver roles in Canada, particularly those open to international applicants. That is one key thing you have to pay attention to. Look at those ones that are open to international applicants and go ahead and apply. Just like the previous ones, apply. If there's a phone call, send a phone call. If you can send an email, send an email. After a week or so, if you do not hear back from them, send a follow-up email. Connect to the HR. Go to LinkedIn and see if you can connect to them through them, or see if there's a connection you have in LinkedIn or somehow you can reach out to them. Do not just do it and sit back. You need to push, okay? The fourth on my list is the Elite Caregivers, okay? They specialize in placing live-in caregivers. You know, in Canada, we have the live-in, we have people who just come in and go. Those live-in ones have this other advantage, like you don't have to worry about where to live or where to stay. Okay, your accommodation is inclusive because you live in there. So that is the opportunity, that is like the advantage of living caregivers. Some people do not want to live in. They just want to come in and still have their life. Like after job, they don't want to be in that same place, in that same environment over and over. But some people do not mind, because for one thing, it takes care of your accommodation. You don't need to worry about that. So These people, they specialize in placing people in living care, in living caregivers, placing people in living roles, okay? And one benefit is that they offer cultural support by providing cultural integration, okay, for foreign workers. They help ease the transition. You know, when you transition, coming into Canada is not easy. Like transitioning and also adjusting to the way of life and everything is maybe different from where you're coming from as a foreign worker, okay, as an immigrant. I have a video where I talked about about um about the shocks, okay. That was basically my experience. People have different experiences. If you live in Canada, if you're an international student, a foreign worker who came into Canada, I'm sure you have your own stories and all of that. So they help to ensure that, you know, they help you transit, okay, into Canadian life. Their website is airlightcaregivers.ca, airlightcaregivers.ca, okay. Go in there, make inquiries, send emails, put in your application, okay. I don't know if I mentioned Canada Nanny. Their website is canadiannanny.ca, canadiannanny.ca. Take notes. And the fifth on my list is Lash Canada. Okay, this is a bit different because this one is an organization. It's also an NGO, okay, but they specialize in assisting people who have intellectual disability, even those who do not have some form of disability. Okay, so they call them assistants. Like they employ people who come in and assist these people. They also have living positions, and they also have the normal one where you can come in and work, okay. They are in like 37 countries in Canada, including in the world, including Canada, Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, Dublin, London, okay, Manchester. They're in the US too, and they're also in some African countries, Uganda, Kenya rather. So if you live in those countries and you're able to reach out to them to volunteer, I think that gives you a chance also if you want to apply to them to come to Canada. So these are the top 5 agencies that I have here, and their website is for Lash Canada. Their website is lash.ca, lash.ca. I am hoping that you don't waste time, you do not procrastinate. Don't wait, just start your application right now. There is no point waiting. There is nothing to wait for. Reach out to these people, apply, do your application. If you have to register, follow up. If there's a contact info, there's an email, there's an if you have a LinkedIn account, go there and search and see how you can connect to them, okay? And put your application out there. You never can tell. Keep searching. These are just the ones I know that currently they recruit foreign workers into caregivers who are qualified as caregivers, okay, who wants to come into Canada. So take advantage of this information and start running with it, okay? If you're able to do this, it will fast track your journey into Canada, fulfilling your dream to come into Canada to work, okay, and also become a permanent resident, because in all of this pathway presents you opportunity to get your PR on arrival. This is just unique. This is different from every other pathway that I have come across, okay? So that's to tell you that as a caregiver, you're valued, you're needed here in Canada. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched up until this time, please try and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. For my everyday watchers, my everyday viewers and followers and all of you, I say thank you for watching. We need to grow this channel. Please subscribe, share to people who may need this information, even if you do not need it. If you come across it, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you some other time. Bye-bye.